2018 is just around the corner, and if you like me and you're wondering what will I do in 2018, what kind of art journaling will I do, check my video out. I will share with you my thoughts and what I'm planning to do. So if you've been following my channel in the last years, the focus in the last year for me has been to paint. I love painting, I love playing around with colors, but I have found out that while I really enjoy the process, when I have to grab one of my art journals, the one that I prefer are the ones that really are about journaling. So this is, for example, the Documented Life project that I did in 2016, and I have pictures and paintings of things that happened throughout the year, and here you have February, and I really love looking at it, and I really love seeing what I did during the year. So I enjoyed the fact that these are my memories, and the same is true for 2017, where I did the Artful Inspired Life by Joanne Sharpie. I really enjoyed the part that was about describing, jotting down some thoughts about what I care about and what was meaningful during the months. So I've decided that this year I will continue doing some art journaling, of course, and painting and the traditional art journaling I've been doing, but that I wanted to have something simple that would track or help me track my life in 2018. So this is a little Strathmore art journal, and I have started preparing it like a little, let's say, travel journal, because it's my journey in 2018, and it's just preparing the ground to make it easier afterwards to document my life. And I don't know how much of this I will be sharing with you in 2018, because it's obviously going to be a more personal journal, but I wanted to share with you how I went along creating this, and to give you some ideas for your own art journal if you are also interested in doing something for 2018. So watch me craft after now, and let's see if you get inspired. So I started in a blank journal, and this is something actually you can do as you like. I love the idea of a white page, but I wanted to have like some inspiration, some pre-filled colors, some hints, some ideas. You know, it's kind of a call from the past, basically, where I create something, and next year, 6 months later, 2 months later, 1 year later, I'll find this page, and based on what I created today, I will start from there and give a feedback on my week. So yeah, I decided to take a small journal, but this is up to you. You can basically do whatever I'm presenting or showing you. You can just do as you like. You can take an altered book, you can take old brochures, or of course, my favorite one, you can create your own journal. And honestly, when I was done, I thought maybe I should have done that. That would have been simpler, because I'm not too happy about the way the Strathmore journal reacts to being open. It's very difficult to keep it open and flat. Most YouTubers have been saying that this is one of the great things about the Strathmores, is that you can open them flatly. It's not the case for me. It's kept getting closed again, so it's quite a pain. So at the beginning, you saw me use my washi tape and just put my washi tape randomly inside my journal and also at the border of the page. And now you see me taking old book pages that I have either in my stash or I receive from Happy Mails, and I'm also using some tissue paper, because I love tissue paper. And
I just open a new page and I put it down, and then I go forth and back, and I'm not really thinking too much and trying to distribute, of course, everything around, and also looking for new pages that I haven't touched. And I'm also using paint because I love paint, and I'm using turquoise, green, pink, and I think some yellow, the similar colors to the colors I chose for my washi tape, basically. And what you saw me do, or what you see me doing now, is I'm doing like a frame, something that looks like a frame. This is something I saw Jane Davenport do in her class, Journal de Voyage, and I really like the idea because it creates a frame for future pictures, because I really plan to document my life with little pictures. I have a small selfie, as some of you might know, and I find it very convenient. I take a picture with my mobile and then I just upload it and get it printed the same day if I want to. So that's really nice. And here I'm using some tags again, but this time around in a round form, so you can alternate and take whatever form suits you best. And you can see here also some of my tip-ins. I put in some tip-ins with old pages. These are scrapbook pages, or you can take pages you created with your jelly plates. So this, for example, is another example. And I'm just giving it a border because I love the fact that it's a little bit girly, or I just wanted to alternate the different things that I would find so that it's very different. So you can see I've also put down some black paint because I love the idea of putting down some white jelly pen on top of it. And here I'm putting down some envelopes because I like also the idea to be able to put in some of my ephemeras and collect them, and then during the week and then put them down. The good thing about this journal is I also can take it with me when I'm traveling, or when I'm going into town. It's not very big and it doesn't need much space. And you saw me also creating some holes because I wanted to have holes between the pages so that I could go back and forth between the pages and look into the future, so to say, or look into my past and try to bring both pages together. So I'm also creating some challenges for me, and sometimes sometimes I'll be happy about what I'm doing, and sometimes I won't. And I'm also using some of the tags, as here, I'm putting down a hole with a needle. And here I didn't think, as you will see, because yes, exactly, I went into my frame, but then I thought, never mind, I'll just put a paint picture on top of it. And here you also see that next to my classic colors, I chose to put in some gold because gold is always nice, and I can also put some white pen on top of the gold. So these are the ideas I had, and basically here I'm trying to distribute the different things that I have, the different tags, the different paper scraps that I have, with paint, without paint. And it doesn't matter because I will, it doesn't need to be finished yet. It's just creating a first base so that when I get there, it's easier for me to do. And I wanted it to be really filled, and it's already filled before I have even started with lots of things to look at, and it's very playful already, and I really like that. So what I'm trying to do here is give you different ideas on the things you could do. And as you can imagine, so you've seen me do lots of things with acrylics and with tags and with paper and scrapbook paper, etc. But if you know me, you know something is missing, which is watercolors. So I did this last, not because it's less important, but because I just didn't feel like doing it before. And I'm doing it different ways. So similar to the acrylic paint, I'm doing frames in certain cases. Like here, I'm creating a frame around the page, and I can then write in the middle of it or put pictures in the middle of it. And but I'm doing it different ways. I just leave it happen. And you see me dry my stuff now because yeah, because I'm impatient, and that's one of the issue with this art kind of preparation that I'm doing. There are so many pages, and if you let dry everything down, it's the way you should do it, I know, but it takes very long. So I've been using my heat dryer a lot, much more than I wanted, because I don't like to do it with watercolors. And here you have a close-up, so I told you I'm doing frames, but I'm also doing just, color blobs. And here you see a close-up. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.